Episode 4. I don't know. I guess no editing. I'm just gonna go into it. I haven't played it in a month and a half. I don't care. I don't know. Today, since last time we spoke about, let me see. We spoke about slash give components execute effects particles. Today we're gonna talk about scoreboards. If I haven't talked about them, yeah, scoreboard and slash play sound. Let's begin, I guess. Why did I open Xbox Live? No. Ah, never mind. I don't know. Let's go build. Yeah. I need a bigger room though. Boop 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 boop. There we go. Okay. First things first is slash play sound. How does it work? And do we need it? Yeah, of course we do. Also, I forgot to plug in my headphones. So let me just. Okay. Okay, now it's on. But yeah, it's pretty silent. Anywho, so slash play sound is a very particular command. Slash play sound, and then we can decide the sound. Of course, these are essential, so we don't count them. But anything with Minecraft and then the colon, the 2 points, that's what you want. If it's an ambient, block, entity, item, etc. Let's first begin with yeah, let's start with something simple. Let's say a block. Although I wouldn't recommend this because you can just type in chest and it shows you everything about chest. Starting with like Minecraft block dot chest, you know, but it depends on what you want particularly. We're just gonna go with this one. Let's say closed. Let's say that what are these? We'll talk about them. For now, we're just gonna choose master. Which player? We've gone through this and you can see. So I'm just gonna do at all these two brackets, and then inside this, as you can see, we have a lot of things. But see, distance to entity. So any entity within the distance of this command block, within let's say 10 blocks, will hear the noise. And then at, oh, I forgot that Minecraft does that with the like the Discord, like you know when you like shift plus this, it does the shortcut. And then it's just the volume, just can see. Oh, it okay, new language. So position, now volume, let's just say 2, or let's just say 1, and then the pitch, we'll just say 1 as well, normal. Minimum volume, honestly, I don't know what this one does. And that's it. If I now press it, oh yeah, it worked. Now what if I get redstone and do it from afar? I don't hear it. Let's go closer. I don't hear it. I don't hear it. I hear it. So the reason we didn't hear it is because of this distance parameter and the volume. If I remove this and show you again, I heard it, but it's very quiet. I don't even hear it because it's so far away. So both distance parameters and the volume matters. So first, let's begin with, we already finished this, we already finished this. You can just do like, for example, entity.blaze, entity.gas, warden. We have block.anvil, we have all of these, and if we have item, entity.player, you know, ambient, music, you know, or you can just do juke, like let's say box. No, let's just say delete this because we don't want this box. You have anything about the box? Wait, what? Oh yeah, anything, just type in box. Just say lore, nothing happens, but we have, that's no, see, this is custom, so I'm not gonna count that. But yeah, you have a lot of things when you say custom. This is in Minecraft, but custom, I mean, this is because I'm using a texture pack. I forgot to remove it. We shouldn't have that now. So we are done with this. Now what is this? If we go back to typing, it says the type of sound. If you go into options and the music and sounds, we have all these options. Let's say voice. Let's change it to voice. And then play it. Normal. See what I mean? Let's just say 50%. 100%. See? If I do volume for master, for example, as I was doing, I hear it. I barely hear it. I hear it loud and clear, you know? So it all depends on that. This is what it is. The player, the position. Now the volume is interesting because 0 means no volume. Lowest is 0.01, I think. Or something like that. I heard it. I don't know if you heard it or not. And then the pitch goes between 0 to 2. Anything above that will not work. Same as this. Also, yeah, you can see a lot of that. You can write infinite, but the max is 2. Anything above 2 is excessive. I like to put 10 because, to be honest, I just like 10 more than 2. So yeah. The pitch, though, this is 1. This is 1.5. This is 2. This is 0.5. And this is 0. It cannot go into the minus. And minimum volume, honestly, I have no idea what it does. So, like, yeah, I don't know. But since we can do that, what happens if I want to do a sound effect at the player, you know? Since this is like block specific. Or we can just do this. Because the distance, remember? Anything above 2 is like basically near infinite. Is this true? Yes and no. We'll see. If I stand very far away, I hear it. If I go even further, I hear it again. Why? Because we went over the maximum. If I type in 2, for example, you're skeptical about it. I don't hear it because anything above that is the maximum volume that can be heard. Of course, the volume distance changes, yeah, but you know what I mean. The volume, actually, how loud it can be is to max. But what if you want it to be louder? Then just play the sound even more. Remember chain? Yeah. See how loud that was? See how quiet that was? Let's just say infinite now. Actually, not near infinite, but you get what I mean. Yeah, it gets pretty loud. Now, what else can we do? What if we want to make it like at all players, no matter what their position is? Slash execute, remember slash execute, as at all. So as all players, as myself, as that guy, at s. So my location, at run play sound, and we can just put this here. So we paste it. And now, no matter where I go, I'll always hear it. It will play for everyone. And you can just do this at S. Because the previous beginning, it clarified that at S. It needs to be at S. And that's it, yeah. Sorry, I meant at all. And the position is at S. Oh, it's bugged. Okay, whatever. And this is slash play sound. Yeah. There's nothing more to it, you know? You just play it there or there, or maybe like position at this block. Run play sound. So execute positioned at this coordinates, run play sound there. So if I do it at, let's say 0.5, I barely hear it. I barely hear it again. But if I give myself, let's say, infinite range, I can't touch it. Where was it though? Oh yeah, there we go. See how close it is? Let's just say maybe like 3. I can't type. But what? Oh, yeah, because it's a command block. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that, but see what I mean? Now it's louder if I go here. But if I go here, it's quieter. So position fixes this issue if you have the coordinates. Of course, we have entities, as I just showed you with this one. There we go. This is slash play sound. It's pretty easy, simple and quick. Now it's your turn to use it. So yep. Next up is scoreboards, because scoreboards are important and extremely important. So I'm gonna spend right now. It's been 10 minutes. We're gonna spend like a ton of time on scoreboards because it's very important. Scoreboards are very fundamental. What scoreboards do we have? Also, I'm sorry that I'm not doing those anymore. I just don't want to. I guess I could, so. Slash play sound. And then the sound. And then the volume type. And then the selector. Position. Volume. Right, now this should be sound type, not volume type. I don't care. Pitch and min value. Because this is camel case. Yeah. Okay. I just broke it, but whatever. This is it. There we go. I think it was position. Yeah, there we go. I don't care where it is specifically, but this is it. This should be the syntax you could use. The flashback sound, the type of sound, the the sound slash volume type, the selector, the people, position, pitch. Sorry, volume, then pitch, and then minimum value. Value? Is it volume I meant? Oh. Volume. 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 Okay. Now onto scoreboards, the revolutionary Minecraft mechanic. Slash scoreboard. I'm gonna say it. This thing, if it didn't exist, map making would be near dead. Like, sure, we have a lot of stuff, but this thing is so important. Let me ask you this: how do you detect if somebody attacks with their sword? Oh, you might just say, "Oh, just use this," where we like use the sword. But no, that's holding. How do we want to know if we actually used it? This is where scoreboards can come in. Let's begin. Slash scoreboard. Okay, simple enough. Let's get that ready. This is it. It's ready. Put it here. Push it back. Let's open it. Okay. Space. Do I want objective or players? Let's start with objectives. We have a lot of stuff now. List, modify, remove, display. We don't care about that. We care about add. So, slash scoreboard, objectives, add, and then the objective criterion is menu. Let's start off with objective. The objective is basically the name that you want for it to count. Let's say, okay, I'll give you an example. Remember our good old sword, mini clone sword? Oh, the difference between these two. Oh, yeah, because, okay. Let's get this back. I want to detect if I attack with the mini clone sword, I want it to make a cool sweep particle effect. Since we've learned slash particle here, and we've learned slash play sound, we want to like make a cool slash. So we're gonna call it mini clone sword attack. But this is a long name. You're not gonna copy paste it every time. So we use acronyms. So mini clone and then mini and then clone. So we're gonna say MK and then sword is S. So MKS and then let's just say A is attack. So MKSA. There we go. That's a lot easier to type in. A lot better than mini clone sword attack. MKSA. So there's a lot, I know, but don't be worried. We have air, armor, all of this. Air, I'm pretty sure this is for like oxygen. How much armor, death count, food, dummy, health. This is simple. Let's say armor. You have armor, like actual armor. You have broken, crafted, dropped. We have even custom, where custom are basically like statistics. statistics, see? Animals bred, attack dealt, time sneaking. We have all of these as well. This is what scoreboard is. It keeps track of something. Now, the criteria will be either we use diamond underscore sword and we get all of these, use craft. We of course want used because when we attack, we use it. Or we can use the other method, just custom Minecraft dot damage, and we have a lot of options, and we're gonna go with dealt. We can do either one. Which one do I prefer in my task? Well, I'm just gonna use diamond sword because that's a lot simpler. Yeah, diamond sword. And do we want a display name? Display name is as in, I'll show display names later. Actually, no, we can do it right now. I've taught you about text, so we can just say mini clone sword text. And then let's just say this is light purple, bold purple. Okay. And then if I click this, boom. You might say nothing happened. We didn't see anything happen. That's the whole point. You don't see it. If I grab another command block, slash scoreboard, objectives. We finished with add. We have remove. If I click on remove, there's only this one. So it is there. If we say list, I would need to put it in chat. There's only this one. Okay. That's fine by me. What if we want to do modify? We can change how it is. Explain them if you want to change it again. But this is what we want. Set display. We can do below name. So you see how my name is there? Below my name, we can say list, which is when you click tab. We can say sidebar, which is right here. We can say, and then sidebar for a specific thing. If I do sidebar, because that's the easiest one. Oh, yeah. Sidebar, and then the type of, the name of the objective of the scoreboard. There we go. You see, this is the thing. It's called mini clone sword attack in bright purple. Even though when we go to this one, it says the name is MKSA. Remember display name? I could make another one and show you again. So this and this. So instead of doing this, we're just gonna call it MKS2, and then let's just say 2. Create this one. See, now we're using this name because it has no other name. So it's just gonna use this name, the objective name. But we're gonna use this one. So, how do we know if somebody attacked? Check for all players at their location. If the entity themselves is holding this sword, kill them glowing. Okay, cool. I don't care about that though. What I care about is if I attack with it. So, all we have to do is if core at s mini clone sword attack is matching 1, then run. Let's just say effect give at s glowing 1 second for 0. Okay. Now if I summon a husk, I'm not getting glowing, but if I attack it, I am getting glowing. If I attack it again, I'm no longer getting glowing. They might say, oh, just then make it so it's, instead of matches, let's just say it's more than 1. More or equals to 1. Oh no, this is something else. My bad. I meant matches. We're just gonna do matches. Matches has a range. When you say this or this or this, it all means different things. Okay? We're just gonna copy paste this so I can explain it better. This means more than 1 or equal to. This means less than 1 or equal to. And this one means exactly 1. See what I mean? If I change the script of it, and let's just say more than 100 or equal to 100, and so on and so on and so on and so on. You know what I mean? So instead of doing this, I'm just gonna say anyone has more than 1, because now it works. But what if we just attack once? I don't want the ability to always activate. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna do the same check. Instead, if it is more than 1, run scoreboard layers this time. So we have add, display, enable, get, list, operation, remove, set, and reset. We don't keep any of that. If I do add, for example, let's just say at s, let's just say 5. If I hold it now, it's adding a lot. I don't want that. I'm gonna do remove. I don't want to remove. I want to remove them. Okay, perfect. But now we're -2. If I don't want -2, I want to set it to specifically 0. Oh yeah, because I don't. Yeah. Normally you can't get this to below 0, so yeah, I'm getting glowing for half a second, so now every time I attack, I get glowing. I just made a custom ability. But we don't want this type of custom ability. We want the cool sweep I talked about. Okay, no problem. We're gonna put... By the way, this isn't fully optimized and all of that. There's multiplayer, single player, different mechanics. We're gonna do the simple method. If it is like this, then run particle sweep attack in front of us. Let's say 1.6, because the range at which the crosshair is at is 1.6, for example. Let's just say 1 in front of us, because remember, this is for coordinate specific. Let's say 10, because it's going there. Which is this one? This is south, which is the Z. So I say 10 above me. But if I say this becomes south. It becomes where I'm facing. And this becomes right, left, or right. But also going 10 blocks ahead. Or 5 blocks. See what I mean? So, that's why we're using this instead of this. The squiggly lines. So we're going to do 1 block up in front of us. 1.6, because that's approximately where the crosshair will be. And let's say, of course, I've taught you all of this, so you should be able to do it. And let's say 5. No force load. Now, on top of that, we're going to teach you something else. It's called item. You might say, oh, it doesn't work, but here it is. We're going to put these brackets, and then item, and then this. And let's just say diamond and score block. There we go. 0.5. Hint. Now this will display the particle effects of a diamond block. You might say, diamond blocks don't have particle effects. Really? If I walk on them, there's particle effects. And if I break them too, that's particle effects too. Okay. And now we can do another one and says run playsound sweep. Master at S, my own location, my own position, because we did at S. Let's just say the volume should be not too loud, so let's just say 0.75. We don't want to be at the normal 1, we just want it to be like clear but not that clear. And let's say instead of the pitch being, let's just say 0.6. Now putting all of this into conjunction and summoning the house to fight Mini sword, right? Okay, that's a bit unfair because this is a bad sound effect. Let's do crit. Let's just say 0.25. Oh, this is not a good example. Okay, now there we go. We did a custom ability. See what I mean? We can even make it so it's more clear. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Yeah. Now, since we're on the same topic on doing this, what if you want to make it deal extra damage? Yes, we can do that. Oh, it could be a cleaving attack. Actually, no, that's too much. Oh, let's continue on scoreboards, because we still have a lot to go. Okay, so we have Manipulum Sword. What else can we count with this? Well, if I grab this and this, let's create the HP. Or, we can do, oh wait, yeah, we can't. Or we can get an emoji copy-paste of heart and just copy-paste that. Health, there we go. Create that. Now we're gonna press global objective, set display, below name, HP. Now, it's important to mention, it says I have 0 HP. You might say, no, but I have, that's 20, 19, 18, 17. No, but I need to take damage first, so. Now it's actually counting my HP. Something needs to happen for it to actually start counting. It's like keeping track of data in one place. I have 16 HP. Now check. We can do this. Slash execute as at all at S. If score at S HP matches less than 10, then run title attacks action bar. You are low on HP. Red. Ball, let's say underlined 2. Okay. And let's get a lever or a redstone block or do this. Now, if I am fighting a husk. Oh no, I'm very bad at the game. Oh, I'm low on HP. Yeah, but if I, let's say, grab this and eat to heal up, it will slowly fade away based on flash title at all times. Remember that? There we go. This one's fun to do. You have these below my name, but what if I want to change it? Let's say instead of below name, let's say list. Now if I click this, it shows my HP. And if I want to modify my HP, let's say max health. Remember that? Let's just say 1002. Yeah. If I heal up. See? It says I have absorption hearts because you can't normally get above 10 hearts. But slowly but surely we'll go over the limit and it starts to go into an integer instead of hearts because that would be too much. I'm not waiting for all of that, but yeah. Then we need, yeah, I was about to say we would have 112 because that's half of that. But yeah. We just said 220. We have armor, hunger. If you kill someone, mob kills, jumping, sprinting, sneaking, walking, swimming even. So you have a bunch, breaking, using, let's say even like a bow. Bowman, let's cool bow. And then let's just say bow. You use a bow. You add that. We don't care about the display anymore, remember? So if cool bow matches more than one, run playsound. Let's just say trident, throw, master attach, my location. We want it loud, so we're just gonna do 10. Let's just say this because we want it to be quick and easy. And you can copy paste this one, do this one, or other method / scoreboard players set at all with the score. And let's say cool bow. So we copy paste this, put it here, equals more than 1 to 0. Now, all I need to do is use any bow that I want because we didn't specify. Now, if I give myself arrows as well, shoot it. We got the cool bow. What happens if we remove this one? Well, get prepared for ears to get cry. Well, it's not that loud, but it's loud, I guess. This one is bad because what if I use a diamond sword? So then if I activate that, it says I used mini clone sword even though I didn't use it. See, this is why. But this one specifies that it should reset always, no matter if you hold the weapon or not. Let's see that. You copy paste this, then it set this to this. It was MKSA set to 0, then copy paste this. Now see, if I use a normal, this is the mini clone sword. If I use a normal sword, it will reset immediately. Yeah. We can do a bunch of stuff with this. But before we finish off, I want to talk about a specific objective that nobody, probably you guys might overlook. We have, let's just say, timer. We want to make a timer. You might see dummy. What even is dummy? Dummy is your own criteria. The game doesn't care if it's due to detect how many times you shot a bow or any of that. It's for you to make and decide what happens to it. So why did I say timer and dummy? We will talk about it. So I want it to be just the criteria is dummy. Now create it. The sidebar should be timer. There we go. Timer has nothing. So how do we make a timer exactly? I want a timer for this world. Since the map runs, since the worlds run on 20 ticks per second, all we have to do by, well, doing math is this. Slash scoreboard players add at all timer 1. You might say that's good, yeah, because these work 20 times a second, and since it works 20 times a second, because there's 20 ticks in a second, if you do this 20, and then we check 20, if we reach 20, that would be 1 second, right? Yes, but this is the problem. You said at all. We need a player that's not going to be in the world no matter what. They're gonna be there, but no matter what. Did you know you can do this for anyone? Let's say, I don't know, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast has no one. Let's just say, Notch. Jeb, question mark. Oh. The underscore. Let's say, I don't know, a mini clone. Refraction. You know? Doesn't really matter because they're not going to be there. If it's a real player and it's something that can be modified, then that's going to be bad. But this is the reason why we said we can just do this. Just set it to Notch. Notch is never going to join your game. I mean, I like Notch. Some people like Dummy, but they get confused between this being called Dummy and this being called Dummy. You know? And sometimes you need Dummy, then Dummy 2, Dummy 3, Dummy 4. You know? So, just make it Notch, timer 1. Let's start it. Oh yeah, scoreboard, players, reset, at all. Reset means 0, back to nothing. Oh yeah, I can't. Reset means nothing. I never even had anything with it, see? So, all we need to do now is... Oh yeah, I need to remove them manually. Okay, now if I do this, that's too much. So, all we have to do is check slash execute if score notch of timer matches more than 20, because this is counting per tick and the command block works 20 times a tick, 20 times a second. So 20 will equal these are ticks, and it will equal 1 second every time it reaches 20. Run scoreboard players set notch timer to 0. There we go. We have an indefinite loop of 1 second. So now all to do, for example, for the timer is do this. So of timer, we're gonna call it seconds, and it's dummy because it's our criteria. And then if we get seconds, we can get minutes too. So let's make those. Now, since we do want that, we're gonna do this above, but I'm gonna actually disable it. Every time it reaches 20, I wanted to add notch to seconds 1. And this one, timer, will reset as per usual. But this will keep going. So now all we have to do is check up here. If the seconds reaches 60 more, then add minutes to 1. But also, if it reaches that, then set if it's seconds more than 60, then set seconds to 0. So this one adds the timer ticks 1, and this is going to activate 20 times a second. Since it's 20 times, we just do timer 20, and it reach 1 second. And this is going to reset it back to 0, because this adds 1 second if it reaches 20, and this will reset it. Same thing here. If it reaches 60 seconds, we'll add 1 minute. If it reaches 60 seconds, yeah, it also resets seconds because we don't need it anymore. So we can see this if we put it here. Yeah, pretty much. So scoreboard objective to display Timer, we already have that. So I'm just gonna prepare them right now. Timer. Seconds. And minutes. Oh. Okay. See? So if I activate this, it's going always. So if I go to click seconds, I do it wrong. Oh, because I did set, not add. My bad. Add 1 second. Add 1 minute. Okay. Now if I click on this, see it's going. Yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12. If I want to make this faster, I can just do this. Or this. Or this. But now I want to decrease it to 2. Oh, actually 4 is better. Okay, pause that. Make it 1. Back to seconds. Timer. Working. There we go. Resets. And there we go. We made it working time. And that detects everything. And of course, you can just keep going in hours and all of that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not more that is needed about scoreboards. Of course, we can go deeper and deeper into the loophole of how scoreboards work. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you later on. By the way, I didn't play because electricity ruined my PC. Now it's fixed. And then I just kind of, when it fixed, I just kind of stopped. I don't know why. It just felt weird to go back to just playing again. And yeah, also university applying. Yay, bye bye. Bye.